Okay, so right now it is Wednesday, September the 22nd, and this following up on the rest of this video here of stuff that we picked up at secondhand shops and yard sales. This is the other part of that jewelry box set. There should be a third piece to this set, but, well, that one wasn't there when we picked it up. This one here is the same as the other one. It's a yellow velvet inlay. But when you open up the bottom drawer, this one here has a music box into it. Which I thought was pretty cute. Picked up one of these juicer mashers. This is an older one. It's out of the 50s. It is all functional. It does all work. Got that in one of our baskets of stuff. I think its sticker was only like $3, but in the basket didn't cost us that. Picked up like 3 of these stainless steel bowls, different sizes, different makes. This one here was the medium sized one that I got. The other one of them is quite big, it's for doing like 6 loaves of bread into it. And the other one is a little bit smaller than this, but taller. You'll see why I put a cloth on that in a second. Picked up these nifty barbecue tongs. Didn't have a set of those, so I had to have those. Picked up this old cutter, stainless steel. It's from out of the 30s. It has a cast iron handle. This would have been used for everything from cutting soap to herbs to bread dough. But this thing's quite heavy and, well, I wanted that, so I grabbed that too as well. Picked up a couple of these, more of these spatulas. Didn't have any of that size. These are quite large. Never ever seen one like this. This one has a rounded edge. I got those in the basket of stuff too. Just another pair of household tongs. Another old masher. A pair of long tongs. Those will come in handy for when I'm doing pickles and stuff. Never ever seen a masher like this one, so I picked this one up too as well. I don't know if any of you have seen these or had these, but I've never seen them and never had one. Another set of these old hand beaters. These ones were made in Canada. These ones here are missing the plastic on the handles and on the twirler thingy. I just figured we could replicate those with wood. These ones are made in China. Yeah, no, China. No, the other ones are China. These ones are Japan. But this set here is not as heavy as the set made in Canada. If you watch my first video, you'll see that I really like the older stuff, and I do like to collect it. Standard spaghetti spoon, an older one. Another slotted spoon. This one here has a longer handle onto it. The beaters that came from Canada, I picked those up at a yard sale for $3. Yeah, those ones came at a yard sale. The other ones were in one of the baskets. Now, also while we were out yard sailing, my son happened to spy this, and he was quite excited over it. He's seen it in another YouTuber's videos, so he knew exactly what it was when he seen it. This here would be a old-fashioned bread maker. Now this here one was labeled for $25. We got it for $20. Everything is in this for attaching it to the table and all that. That is a loud noise in the night. It's not easy to do with one hand. There we go. Finally got it off. So we have the dough hook inside. Here's a big thing like this. But it is quite clean in there. So as we crank it, it mixes the dough. This all comes off. The directions for using it is all on the top. And then this here, there's a slot in the bottom right there that would slide into, so you can clamp it down onto a table so you can hold it into place while you're cranking it to mix your dough. But he was quite excited when he seen this, so we grabbed it. I was kind of shocked. He knew exactly what it was. This was a pretty good find. A printing calculator for the lady had on it for $3, got it for $2. I think. Or I might have paid $3. Picked up a Topsy Turvy upside down tomato planter. This is brand new in the box. Has a sticker on it for $2. And I did get that at a second-hand place. I also like those. Salt and pepper shakers. But now, thought I'd also show you guys this here stuff here. This here we got for up at the new property. This here is made by IdeaWorks. It's an all-in-one solar weather station. It has a solar lamp with the 5 weather indicators, the wind spinner, the wind direction, the thermometer, the rain gauge, and also the snow gauge. It stands 5 foot tall. We picked this up at our Home Hardware. This here was, I think, $30, and with their seasonal stuff. But I really like that, so that is going to our new property. Off the grid, need solar lights. This here, I can't show you the light itself out of it because it's in my chicken house right now, but this is made by Hamilton Bay. It's a solar outside, just like an outside porch light. Hanging lantern, wall fence light, black finish, of course solar. It does have a replaceable solar battery into it, so if this one stops working you can replace it. The weather vane one don't, but the top is the same as just one of the dollar store stakes that you can get, so you could easily replace the top solar light from one of those. Now in total this is 12.2 inches in height and 5.3 inches wide. And like I said, I can't show you the light itself, like the hanging light, because it's at my chicken house. This here I think was around $30. But to give you an idea, this is the bracket off of it. It's quite big. So if you look at the box and see the bracket, and the lantern is hanging down below that. The lantern is about the same height as the bracket. Picked this up over the summer. Never did show it to you guys, but this is Bug Zapper and it's solar. It's a 2-in-1. As you can see, glow in the UV light with the blue, or just be standard white lighting. It'll attract insects to it. No sprays, of course, chemicals, candles, or coils. You can use it indoors or outdoors. And it says it covers up to 400 square feet. Now I can tell you this much, when you have it on, them little wires that's in there, they do give quite a zap. You do not want to touch them, you'll actually leave a little burn on your finger. So it is actually quite powerful. But we also got 2 sets, this here one here I opened up. 2 sets of these here 21-foot 30 LED bulb string lights. It says it's suitable for covered porches and patios. It's good for out in the damp locations. This one here is made by Hamilton Bay too. Now both of these lights here, this one and the porch light, they both came from Home Depot. I do believe these were $19 a package. And these here have different settings onto them. They're only tiny little bulbs, but they are quite bright. It's on the back of the solar panel. There's a switch so you can set it to whichever one you want. They twinkle and everything else. And they also do stay on all the time. There is multiple settings on this. But we got them for up to the new property too as well. Now one last one that I got for up at the property for around our animals or something, or even around our bus, is this here solar powered spotlight. This here is pretty bright. You can mount it on your wall. Only thing I didn't realize when I got it, right in here, because this is outside right now going to as well, there's a red light that's always flashing at nighttime. Till you get used to it, it kind of like catches your eye. But it's not on all the time. It is motion activated, solar powered, weather resistant, eco-friendly, 8 super bright lights. This thing is super bright. You can either mount it right on a wall, or it does come with this stake that you can just stake it in the ground, which I thought was quite interesting. And this here, I do believe, was on sale for $25, regular $29 at Home Hardware. So I decided to show you that too, just in case any of you are interested in any of this kind of solar lights. But as for right now, this is all I got to show you for this here video here, so thank you for watching.